These cute little miniature Tambulam fridge magnets are the most hot selling and always out of stock product in my catalog. They are very quick, easy and beautiful return gifts to make. This video I'm going to show you how to make these miniature coconuts. Very easy and quick to make, and they add a beautiful addition to your projects. Hello everyone, my name is Ranjitha. Welcome to my channel. So in this video we are going to make these miniature coconuts. For that I have taken some brown polymer clay. The process I'm showing in this video, I'm using polymer clay, but this is absolutely your choice. You can also use air dry clay as well. Polymer clay has more working time, but if you're a beginner and do not want to invest on polymer clay because it requires baking for it to harden, you can absolutely use air dry clay and the results are the same. So here I'm using polymer clay, kneading it into a very soft clay, and then I'm cutting it into equal sizes. Once you start making your coconuts, you will get a rough idea about what size you need, and so I'm taking equal sizes of these polymer clay and just rolling them into a strip and then cutting it into required size. Whenever I'm doing these projects, I prefer working in bulk. I prefer making many at a time. That way it saves time, and also when I have an order, I have the supplies ready and all I have to do is assemble the fridge magnet. So here I am taking around 20 to 30 to 50 small pieces of brown clay, and now I am rolling it into a ball. After rolling it into a ball, all I am doing is taking two fingers and just pinching it on one side to give it the shape of a coconut. So this is a very easy project. No special molds required, no special techniques required. If you're an absolute beginner, even a kid can do this very easily. So I'm repeating the same process on all the pieces of clay that I have cut and kept. I'm just rolling it into a ball first, and then I'm pinching it on one corner to give it a shape of a coconut. You do not have to be perfect with it because coconuts come in all sizes and shapes, so really don't bother about being very perfect. So I'm just pinching one corner, so you can see I've got a rough shape of a coconut here. After I have got the shape of a coconut, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a scale or a blunt knife or anything sharp that I can make lines or indentation onto this coconut. This step is entirely optional, but I prefer doing this because it gives a natural look. Also, if you're not adding the coconut husk on top of it, it's absolutely fine, and you can leave it as it is and it looks like a coconut. So this is what I do. I take a sharp knife or something like that and just mark lines or indentation on the coconut. Very simple way of doing it. So you just have to mark lines on it. Also, when I'm adding the fiber part on top of that, these indentation help the fiber to adhere better rather than a smooth surface. So I'm going to repeat this on all the coconuts. So this is another tip here. When you're working on bulk, always do one step at a time. As you can see here in the video, I first softened my clay and then I cut it into equal parts, and then I rolled all the clay into balls and shape them into coconuts. Then I am giving indentations on all the clay. So this way, if you do it step by step, like one step at a time on all the pieces, it's going to speeden up your process. Your hand is going to move more fast, and you're at the end you're going to save a little time, and you will also enjoy the process rather than finishing one piece at a time. So this is my way of working. It's entirely optional how you prefer doing it. So this was a small tip that I follow when I'm doing bulk projects. So here our coconuts are ready. I'm going to repeat it on all the other coconuts and I'm going to bake it, and here our coconuts are ready. Like I told you, if you go ahead in the same way, you can just use it as it is on your projects. They look pretty much like miniature coconuts, but I want to go one step ahead. So here is the fiber that I have taken from the coconuts, natural fiber. A very inexpensive way of finishing your project. You don't have to buy any special material, anything from the store. So here I'm using hot glue gun. You can use wood glue or school glue or any other PVA glue, but it's a very cumbersome process, and it's going to take a lot of time to dry, and you'll have to hold your fiber until the glue dries, which is not a really good option. So I'm using hot glue gun here, and I'm placing the fiber on top of it. There is no right way or wrong way of doing it. You can add the fiber as you want. So all I have done is, when you use the coconut in your kitchen regularly, I save this fiber and I just cut it roughly into small pieces and I save it. So it's not something that is perishable. It doesn't get bad quickly. So I saved this fiber, and now I've added hot glue gun onto the coconut, and I'm just adding the fiber and then rolling it in between my hands so that the fiber adheres well. Then whatever excess fiber is there, I'm just chopping it off with the scissors to give it a rough shape of a coconut. That's it. Our miniature coconut is ready. It is that simple. If you are not very keen on using hot glue gun with kids, otherwise kids also can do this. Just the hot glue gun part, you need to assist them because it gets really hot and you need to use it very carefully. So here our miniature coconuts are ready. Cute and beautiful, isn't it? So here I have a base like a fridge magnet ready. I've added a sari, few bangles and bowls to add haldi and kumkum, and now I'm placing my miniature coconut. Isn't it very cute? This is a perfect gift for South Indian festivals or South Indian weddings and functions. So this is our finished project. I really liked how beautifully they turned out. They're quick to make, easy to make, and also you can make a bulk of them in no time. So this was my video today. I hope you liked it and I was of some inspiration to you. I'll be back soon with another good video. Until then, take care. Bye.